Hey, what's up everybody? It's Edward. This is my 1972 Jeep CJ6. Come on, I'll show you. It's powered by a 289 cubic inch small block Ford. It's got a new process 435 transmission with a new process 205 transfer case. Front end and rear ends are both Dana 44s. I've had the front one modified by Mike Bolton, Welding and Fabrication out of Placerville, California. No free ads. The frame is not stock. It's actually two CJ5 frames that I've had to cut, lengthen, and weld back together. Growing up in a Jeep family, you know, it was kind of natural I built the Jeep. So when I was 14 years old, I was asking my dad to let me build something there. And he asked me what I wanted to build, and I said a 6. He had a flat fender when I was growing up, and his flat fender was real short, real narrow, and your knees hit the dash all the time, and it was really bumpy and uncomfortable. I wanted more wheelbase. So I was 14. We went up to my family's I can't remember if it was my cousin or my uncle's place, but one of them had a 6 laying there. We got the body, and it was in rough shape. I did all kinds of body work on it, learned a whole lot along the way. But yeah, I got the body situated where it wanted to be, and built the chassis from there and started growing, and I learned a lot during the build from my dad, and it was nice to have the freedom of hey, here's how you do it, figure it out kind of thing. So started when I was 14, and it was able to drive when I was 17. I think it was the start of my senior year of high school. I was able to drive it, which was pretty rad, pretty awesome. But it was nowhere where it sits today. It was still all primered, and I had 33s on it instead of the 35s that are on there now, and didn't have a top, it was just pretty bare bones. And then when I moved to Kansas City, it stayed in California for a little bit, and then I shipped it out. When it got here, that's when I put more work into it as far as paint, and had a lot of help. My wife's uncle really helped, Brian Meisberger. He came over and he painted it for me, and we went through it and made it right. I cut out the fender wells here to get a little more clearance. I had a big problem with when it was flexing, it would bend the whole corner panel back up underneath it, but so made that a little wider. It's not as clean as I'd like it to be, but it's good enough for me, I guess. There's still a lot of work to do. I need to make some modifications to some other things as far as shock mounts. I need to do shock mounts and bump stops and a bunch of other stuff. So it's still a long way to go, but this is what it looks like now. But yeah, this is it.